Firstly, I would say, as a matter of fact, I will recall an incident around 1970s. You know Dr. A.K. Rao, his son came to me from Bangalore for some work in Delhi. He stayed with me. And he told me, Uncle, there has been no progress in India in the last 30 years. We have been independent now for 30 years. There is no progress. So I asked him to stand up. I said, do you have your shirt on you, a pant on you? Where did you get that cloth from? He said, India. I said, you have a pen in your pocket. Where did you get it from? India. Watch, India. Glasses, India. How did you travel? By train. Where was it made? Perambur. I said, you only go back another 40 years ago. Everything I used to get from Apple. I used to get pencils from Bavaria. You know where Bavaria is? Germany. All pencils used to be made in Bavaria. Pens used to come from some city in England. Anything to do with steel, Sheffield. Anything to do with textile, Lancashire. Like that. Nothing from India. And in the 30 years that we had been independent, everything that we needed normally for our daily life, they have been made in India. That is tremendous progress. I mean, people should realize what it was like earlier and what it is now. Then he said, yes, now I feel, yes, there has been some progress. I said, you can be impatient with what is happening, but you can't say that there is no progress. So we have made tremendous progress. Quite a large number of people have become literate. They go by about nearly 90 crores are literate now, when there were only 9 crores at one time. Similarly, poverty has been eliminated to a large extent. About 85 crores people are above the poverty line. Whatever way you draw the poverty line, it's like that. So we are almost self-reliant in many things. And after the Green Revolution, we have become even food surplus. At one time, we used to have regular famines in India. Every 2 years, 3 years, we used to have a famine relief fund collection by the student for providing famine relief to some part of the country where there has been a famine. And very often it used to be Rayalaseema. All these have gone now. You don't hear of famines these days in India anywhere. But the biggest famine we had was in 1943, when nearly 3 million Bengalis died. And that was not because we didn't have enough food at the time, but the people didn't have the money to buy the food. And there have been newsreels in those days where people used to walk towards Calcutta from the villages and drop dead while walking. It used to be shown in the cinema hall as newsreels. What has been shown obviously would not be the whole picture because they would the government wouldn't have liked it. But even what little they showed us, you could see people just dropping dead while walking during that famine. And they would all come to Calcutta, go to these five-star hotels and other places and rummage through the garbage to eat. It was one of the biggest famines I at least have heard of. But nothing after that has happened similar or anywhere near it. At least we can say that after independence, there have been starvation deaths, but they are individuals. But famine means a whole area, everybody is short of food, everybody is short of everything. And it just dropped it. That sort of situation has not arisen after independence. And after 1966, when we were forced to devalue the rupee just to get wheat from America, the Americans said your rupee is overvalued, you first undervalue it, then we will give you wheat. They took 1 year to give us wheat. And we were forced to devalue. And we got wheat. Then Indira Gandhi decided that we should not depend upon any country for food. And that is what the Indian Agricultural Research Council was given lot of funds and facilities for the Green Revolution. So we borrowed a lot of ideas from Norman Borlaug, from Mexico. Yeah. But applying it to the Indian conditions was not an easy matter. Dr. Swaminathan was as a matter of fact, when they talk of who is a great Indian, I would like to vote for M.S. Swaminathan. Because he who made India self-reliant in food. And that has been a great asset for us even now in the world as an economic power, that we don't depend upon anybody for food. Whereas at least for a long time we used to be called a basket case, going about for food.